This video and its content are operated underneath the guise of the Fair Use Act.
Boy don't play. 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 Boy don't play.
Welcome to the internet, where things get mixed up and scrambled up like some scrambled eggs, especially when it comes down to Chrisean and Blueface. Now, as of late, I keep seeing little statements being made about the paternity of Junior, which is really a tiring conversation. Child, and people started digging up Chrisean's exes, trying to bring them to the center stage. And this is all because, well, Lucifer went on a tangent about the DNA thing, and he said this, that he snuck and took a swab of the baby and it came back not his. But then he went on a campaign saying this.
Scientifically proven. Scientifically proven.
And it didn't help that Carzilla sat up in her seafood boil and said this.
My son denied the baby. My son ain't never said that was his baby in his life. Stop lying.
Well, I really hate to bust everybody's bubble. Then again, no, I don't. But Blueface has indeed claimed Junior and made moves that made everybody know that he knows that Junior is his child. Check it out.
She's carrying your child. That's your child,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So have you even put your mind around the custody situation?
No. I'm gonna let her be a mom. I'm gonna let her try to be a mom and let her do her best at it. And then if she doesn't succeed, then I'll step in. But
I was gonna say, like, if it gets to the point where you're like, I gotta take care of the kid.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do what I have to do. But I'm gonna let her be a mom.
Now, I know y'all heard him admit that was his kid and talk about custody. But what about this? Do y'all remember him hugging and kissing all over Chrisean's very pregnant belly before she gave birth? Back when they was on the run eating together and he left the house and he went to go be homeless with her and left Jaden and the kids in the house? You don't remember that?
She comes back. I got a whole family in my house. I told her, look, I will be homeless with you until we find a spot. So I leave my house and I stay in a hotel with her.
What about him going to Baltimore and being laid up with Junior and sniffing all over him, talking about how much he loves the way a baby smells? You think he's going to leave the house and then fly out to Baltimore to go sniffing on a baby that ain't his? And not only that, put that baby into a video entitled Baby Mama Drama, where he's talking about signing both of his baby mamas and holding the baby and it's not his? Or how about when Chrisean went and got baby Junior dedicated and he made this tweet saying that's more like it, don't leave his side. That's a Blueface baby. Hallelujah. It's a Blueface baby, y'all. And then he went on to tweet, surprisingly in Chrisean's defense, because people were dragging her about taking the baby to church. But he said he would rather the baby be at the church with God-fearing, faithful people, and talked about how you should applaud people when they do right so they continue to do more right. It's right there. Read it for yourself. And then there was the surprise video of him spending time with Junior, and how could we forget the infamous baby napping video where he said,
hey, my son ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning. So I just grabbed the baby and I walk out. I didn't have no baby with Marsh. I don't even...
His son ain't got no parents, and he didn't have a baby with Marsh. And then these cuddle videos with Junior. Now, I know he also said this one, take care of our son correctly, or Jaden will. And there's been a couple of other tweets that he made. Y'all can pause and read these tweets for yourself. And for those of you who swing on Carlissa's every word, Carlissa said this.
The Lord told me the baby was coming. He told me it was a boy. He told me he was going to be born on 9/30. I thought I seen 9/30. He was born on 9/3. He told me it was my baby. He told me he was on the way.
And Blueface would not have let Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. move into his home if he even had the slightest inclination that was not his baby. And before y'all say, Henny, you forgot something, I didn't. Because here's the Zeus DNA test. But I'm going to let somebody explain to you what's happening.
There is a test called non-invasive prenatal paternity testing that can be done anytime after the 8th week of pregnancy. And the mother's blood is drawn and compared to a sample from the father or potential fathers to determine who the father actually is, and it's 99.9% accurate.
And there you have it, the name of the test. And I paused where the needle went into her arm and zoomed in. For those who say the needle didn't go into her arm, it looked like it went into me. And it looked like it went into her arm to Blue, too. Now, as for these DNA test results, I dug some information up on that, too.
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus. Let me get the father.
Now, we heard these results read like this on Love and Hip Hop, and even on Six Socks when Dre was looking for his daddy. But I went to the DDC's site and pulled this video to show y'all that this is exactly how their tests read, and break it down a little bit further for the slow ones in the back. According to the DDC, when the father is not excluded, he's the father. And when the father is excluded, he is not. Take a listen for yourself.
If the man tested is considered the biological father, then the percentage of probability is 99.9% or higher. If he is not considered the biological father, then the probability of paternity is 0%.
Now, with all this evidence, if you still sit back and say that you don't believe or have not heard that Blueface has claimed that he is the father, then there's just something wrong with you. And if Blue really didn't believe that Junior was his, and he really did snook and took a DNA test, don't you think that he would have bled that by now? But hey, what do I know? Because I could be wrong about all of this. After all, I am just human. But I doubt that I am. That'll do it for this one. Y'all be sure to follow me over on IG at Hennessy_reviews. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Pretending. It's hilarious.